Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working, or me explaining to this guy on how to do power steering pump on a 335 with N54 in it. We're going to replace the power steering pump itself with the pulley and then the actual reservoir. So yeah, we're just putting on the lift, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. Alright, so we got the car on the lift because we will have to go under it in a bit. But we're going to take all this air ducting, probably the intake itself, the charge pipe. I don't know if we're going to have to take the cowling off, but we technically shouldn't have to. And then once we do all that, we're going to take the fan out so we can get room and take the belt off. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. Alright, so everything on top is done. He had took off the charge pipe, the front inlet. He didn't take it fully out, but he backed it out a little bit. Air box is off. Belt is off. But I've only done a power steering pump on a manual car, and I just noticed this thing's probably gonna be in the way. But we'll see. We might be able to finagle it out of there, but maybe not. If we can, we're probably gonna disconnect the coolant lines on that trans cooler. But we for sure have to take this brace off. This is a convertible E93. We gotta take this brace off so we could take this brace off. So this one right here, we'll take that brace off because that one kind of goes almost right in front of the power steering pump itself. So yeah, we're gonna do that right now and make more room to finally start unbolting the power steering pump itself. So on this E93, this is the brace. Probably don't need that light. There's a bolt here behind under this coolant line. And then there's one right here. And then we'd be able to finagle that thing out. And I'm telling you, this is what's gonna be in the way from taking that pump off. But we'll see right now. We may even have to take this off too. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Alright, so here we took the brace off. We actually, so far we haven't removed that cooler. We're gonna try to keep it in there. Right now you can see power steering is draining. All we did was take out that 22 mil bolt that's on the side. Let me see. Oh man, he still has it on there. But take it out. Take the thing fully out. Alright, so that line right here with the 22 mil goes connected up there. Right there. I'll circle it in the video. Take that off. It's draining now. Now all you gotta do is lower the car because one of the lines connects to the radiator part. It's a quick disconnect. Gotta disconnect that. Once that's disconnected, then we can go ahead and start removing the 3 bolts that hold the power steering pump itself on. Well, I don't know if I think I did forget to show this, but as you can see, the whole bracket that holds the power steering is gone. We removed it. Just made it easier to take out that V-brace, that brace thing that this convertible has. So that's out, and then we just disconnected that power steering line that goes right here. It's exactly like this one, but it's the one that comes off the reservoir itself, right here. So now all we gotta do is do the 3 bolts that hold the actual pump itself onto the block or the oil pan, and then it's out. So all 3 bolts are out. So now we just gotta find a way to sneak this thing out. But I don't know if there'll be enough room with this goddamn cooler in the way. If anything, maybe just take that one off and we could just slide this whole thing over, because it can't go to the back. That pump's too big. The pump itself with the pulley is too big to go back out there, so it has to come out from the front. Sorry, they heard that. Oh, nice ice crack.
Oh, fucking bitch.
Yeah, you see, look, they stayed on there, the O-ring. Don't forget to get the... Bro. Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bro. It's not an O-ring.
Yes, watch. Who the fuck is calling me, bro? It's Christmas.
Nigga, that an O-ring.
Hold this? Yes, it is. Watch. 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 Oh, bitch ass, it is. Don't forget to grab that washer, O-ring, whatever you want to call it, because you're gonna need it for the nut. So, what we're gonna have to do is transfer this line to our. It's not really new, but slightly used a power steering pump that we know works. We have to switch this over because on the other one it's missing. So you have to. We're gonna have to take this clip off here. Usually you can just take a screwdriver in there and pry it open, kind of like what he's doing on this one. You see he already put the screwdriver in there and pries it open. So that's a one-time use one. Most of the time you could get lucky and reuse it, but for this it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to reuse it. We're gonna have to look for another, like a clamp, a worm clamp where we just tighten it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, it's so long it's coming along pretty quick. It's only been like an hour 30. So this calls book time, it calls for 4 hours. So I think we're a little ahead of the schedule already. So yeah. All right. So as you can see, we already took the hose off the old power steering pump. We already have it connected there. We're choosing not to mount it to the power steering reservoir itself because we don't want to mount it and then we had angled this wrong. So we're gonna wait till we mount all this and then we're just gonna slide this on, put the clamp on it. And then here is the one we're putting in. I cleaned it up a little bit so it looks in better condition. All he has to do is now finagle that down there and bolt it up. And then yeah, reverse order.
Copyrighted.
Alright, so the power steering pump is in the right location. He's just gonna go ahead and mount it and put the bolts on. Alright, so as you see, everything is on and everything is done. The cowling's on, all the covers on, power steering is full. Damn, why is this blurry? Maybe I'm just seeing shit. But yeah, no leaks. So right now we just gotta lift it up and put one little brace on that the convertible had. This thing, it's pretty much done. And then we're just gonna clean up the bottom with a little bit of brake cleaner and a rag. So there's no, you know, we clean up the mess that we left. So when the customer does go home, there's no spills on his driveway or anything like that.